Hey guys, it's zxvey/Nehrdist. You may notice a difference in quality, setup, all of this. I decided to use my DSLR because I don't actually know why, I just felt like it. It's not the best camera for video recording, it's more of like a photography one. I have the Canon 1200D. I think the one most YouTubers use is the 700D, which has the movable viewfinder and external mic capabilities, and my camera has neither, but it's cool. I've discovered that you can use your computer as a monitor thing and see yourself. Okay, ramble aside, it is the middle, beginning, almost end of the summer holidays. Mine are rapidly drawing to a close, and I'm so not ready for Switzerland yet. My passport is not even valid, so there's that. Anyway, it was around this time last year that I decided to start my bullet journal, and I know a lot of people like to start them at the beginning of a school year, just like as something different to do. So I thought I'd just give some info and some tips on how to set one up. Okay, so obviously a bullet journal requires a notebook. There are some popular choices. A lot of people like to go for Moleskine squared paper ones. Do Moleskine have dotted paper ones? I'm really not even sure. It should just be a decent notebook. A notebook that you like, a notebook that you're happy to carry around with you everywhere. I think the optimum size for a bullet journal is A5. I mean, that's my opinion, but if it's bigger than that, it's just kind of like awkwardly existing in your bag. And if it's smaller, I have quite big hands in general, so it's just a bit like fiddly and stuff. Although I know Mary uses an A6 one and she seems to be doing well with that. Yeah, decent notebook, one with decent paper as well. Second, you're going to want to use a pen to journal, or pencil if you like pencils. I'm not really a fan of pencils, to be honest. I would say just go for the pen you usually use in your day-to-day life. I like using gel pens in my bullet journal mostly. I used a combination of the Muji retractable gel pen and the Pilot V-Ball liquid ink pen. Yeah, but then again, those are pretty much the only two pens I use in my life, so. Okay, so in terms of setting it up, you should go and watch the bullet journal video on the bullet journal YouTube channel, because that will tell you exactly how it works and how to set it up, like how to order the pages and all that stuff. Not much else to it, just give it a watch. It's very simple to follow, and if you don't want to watch it, there's a page on their website that shows you how to set it up with a nice visual guide, and you like scroll down and it takes you through it step by step. Decorations, and I think my sister's coming upstairs. Yep, I was right. Hello. Right, well, my sister's taking a nap, so I can literally see her face below the lens. I don't think I could do this. Anyway, okay, decorations. People like to decorate theirs because it's really fun and quite soothing. If you literally just type in bullet journal into Tumblr and scroll through the search results, you can find like 100 different ways they've been decorated, which is really cool. So if you want some inspiration for that, then head on over to Tumblr. If you want to decorate it but you don't have a lot of resources to do so, like washi tape, pictures, all that kind of thing. Yeah, to be honest, mine wasn't extremely elaborate. I just drew borders around most of my daily task list things, or changed pen colors, and that was it. You can draw borders, you can use fancy fonts for your titles or whatever, or different colored pens, highlighters, whatever you want to do. And again, you can go on Tumblr for some inspiration. But yeah, you don't have to go too crazy. You don't even have to decorate it at all if you don't want to. It's just people like to because it's fun. You probably also have seen that people like to add extra pages to theirs. You can add whatever you want to add to yours. But again, check out Tumblr, see what other people have done if you're stuck on ideas or if you're not sure. Here are just some quick suggestions off the top of my head. You could have a reading list of books you need to read, a list of movies you need to watch, TV shows to catch up with, songs to download. Oh yeah, some people like to have habit trackers in theirs, and I just never really got started with those because I was like, I know I am not going to fill this in ever, so I didn't bother. But I think they really do work for some people, so if that's something you want to check out, then give it a go. Okay, I recommend doing this if you're in school or whatever, or you have homework or assignments. I like to separate my personal tasks from my homework, just because it's easier to find when you open your diary, like, oh, what do I need to do? Then there's stuff like, oh, I need to go to the bank, I need to do my laundry, and then you can see separately your homework. And yeah, I just find it easier that way. Obviously if it doesn't bother you, then just ignore this. There were 3 main ways that I separated homework from other tasks in my diary. In the first few weeks, I would write my homework on post-it notes and then stick the post-it notes into my bullet journal next to my personal tasks. And then later on I would divide the page in half and write my personal tasks on one side and then homework on the other side. Later on, when I was a lot busier and just didn't really have time, I would just write my homework in a different colour, and I found that was enough to differentiate it from the other stuff I had to do. If you find that you're struggling to keep up with journaling every day, then I suggest setting aside a specific 10 minutes every day to do it. I think the best time to do it would probably be not just before you go to bed, but in the evening after you've done your homework. That's when I usually do mine. When I've done all my revision, homework, whatever, I'll sit down, get out my journal, tick off the stuff I've done that day, and then write the new day underneath. And then any tasks I didn't do the day before, I'll write them straight away on the next day. And then any tasks I know I have for tomorrow, I'll write them down also. And then just done. Just close the diary, put it in your bag, go to bed. Simple. I find I don't really have a lot of tasks that get sprung on me out of the blue. So usually what I've written the night before are the only things I end up needing to do that day besides homework. And then if you do the whole homework separation method thing, then you can just plonk those in next to it, underneath it, wherever you want to put it, and it's a lot simpler that way. If you're finding you're getting stressed out and frustrated because it's not pretty and aesthetic or whatever, or you're really struggling to keep up with it, it's been 2 weeks since you last journaled, then you might want to consider just getting a regular planner or using your phone to log your tasks, because that will probably be easier for you. If you're quite busy or you don't even like writing that much in the first place, then a bullet journal might not be for you, and that's perfectly fine. I think a lot of people think oh, I need to have a bullet journal, it's the only way, but it literally doesn't matter. It's down to personal preference. So yeah, so those are all the tips I could come up with. I hope this was helpful. Let me know as always. And I was gonna say something, can't remember. Oh yeah, follow my personal Instagram because I'm cool. Haha, that's it, I suck. Yeah, but thanks for watching, and I will see you on Wednesday.